What is up, y'all? It's your girl Slush, and today I'm going to talk about something that's been brewing in my head for a long time, actually, this entire year. And so in 2021, I was on the road for almost like half of the year. I did a lot of workshops, classes, things like that for the first time in my life, and it was honestly one of the greatest seasons of 2021. Like, definitely a highlight. Um, and, as the year ended, I started doing virtual classes and things were really racking up. Like, things were looking good in terms of, growth. And when January of this year hit, something that I realized was like, man, all of my rope flow friends, who teach for a living, they're honestly really amazing. And so I just started thinking, like, why am I even trying to do this? Why am I even trying to teach? And so I really had to sit with that thought and, kind of like figure out and like peel all the layers. And finally, I realized, like, hey, why try to get into that space when I can actually just help support, just like my rope flow coaches and educator friends, because I feel like there there's actually more potential to grow, together, rather than like, trying to, hey, like, come learn with me and this and that. And so after I kind of really sat with that thought and I was like, it started warming up to me. That is where I started feeling super, super comfortable with the space that I take in the community. Like, I don't want to say, especially if you're watching this, you've taken classes of mine, like, thank you so much. I've actually learned a lot. I feel like I've learned a lot more teaching you than possibly I've ever taught you. But, I just really enjoy, like, hyping people up, getting people excited, getting people to grab their rope to play. But it's just not my place to be sitting and teaching you guys, like, structurally, how rope flow works, because at the end of the day, like, in my brain, it's still a mess. It's still a mess, and I really like it like that. I like my brain messy. I like it, unfiltered and unnavigated. That's where I thrive the most. Like, the portion of exploring and things like that. And so, out of respect for people that have mastered teaching others, have mastered how to coach others, out of respect for that, and out of respect for people that really, really want to learn, I feel like, they should learn from someone, or from, from a gym that actually does this. And so the quote, just because you can doesn't mean you should, I think that is like something that really resonates to me. And, like, at the end of the day, it's been rough, kind of like getting to that thought of like, hey, maybe teaching is not for me. But also at the same time, like, right when I got into that thought cloud of like, maybe this is not the place that I should be in the community, it was really liberating for me. And so, if you've been following me, I don't want you guys to feel like, I don't want to teach you guys, because no, that is not, that is not the point. My point is, there are actually way better coaches and educators out there, such as Flow with AJ. Actually, now that we're talking about it, please, please, please check out the White Belt Academy that's available on Ensemble. AJ from Elevate Movement actually created this. I think it's about $50 for a whole program. You do it at your own pace, and I've taken it. It's amazing. For someone like me, like, I can confidently say, like, I know how to do everything, but the way that AJ breaks it down, the way that he goes from like simple movements and he puts it all together. It's amazing. That's that shit that I'm like, dude, I'm like decades away from that. And so it's not that I don't want to teach you guys. I just feel like there are way better educators. Like, I just want you guys to get the best of the best. And sometimes, like, me trying to get into that, I'm just like, dude, what am I doing here? And so, yeah, it's been really cool to kind of find my place in the community, and I enjoy it so much. I'm not like pressured, or I'm not finding myself in positions that I don't really want to be in. I love learning as well. And so when I take these rope flow classes, it's like, just because I already know the movements doesn't mean I can't learn how to communicate better. So my intentions, like, nowadays, like, I want to hype you up, I want to gas you up, I want to learn from you. And at the end of the day, just because I'm saying I don't want to be a coach, I'm not saying that I don't want to share the flow. I want to share the flow with you guys. I want to share the vibes. But at the end of the day, if we're going to sit and I'm going to tell you, all right, structurally, this is how it's done, I just feel like someone else could do that better. And at the end of the day, like, I want you guys to literally have like the best experience when it comes to rope flow. And so to all my coaches out there, all love, from me. I respect you guys. It's something that I wish, that was in my heart. But then I see you guys, and you guys are just so inspiring. And I just love being your guys' hype girl, your hype slush. So yeah, again, if you're looking for a really dope rope flow program that's like do it yourself at your own pace, at a reasonable cost, please check out the White Belt Academy by Flow with AJ. It's available on Ensemble. I've taken it myself. I visit it from time to time. 1,000% recommend it. And yeah, dude, I'll see you guys soon, and much love.